how to avoid being fake as you're building what you're building, because you want people to support you, whether it's a business, whether it's online, and they get the same person, right? Whether it's in person or on video. I hate when that contrast is really, really, really different. It's not good. Find your voice, be confident in your voice and your speech pattern. If you repeat things, if you kind of start, now improve, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't do better, but what I'm saying is don't force yourself to do better, because you can't maintain it. You're gonna get tired, you're gonna forget, and then there's gonna slip. And instead of worrying about a slip, you're just you. You're just who you are. So in order to continue to grow my platforms and my vlog, I believe, right, that I'm authentic and that I'm real. And the way I communicate is the way that I communicate. And I think that that's going to help me. And I think that it would help you if you're trying to grow something, is if you're authentic. If you sound the way you sound, no matter where it is, it's important. And so that's something that I'm going to make a goal, and I'm going to stick to it. And so I think that fake perfect sets you up to fail, right? Fake talk, it sets you up to fail. And fake happy sets you up to fail. Be real in these areas. But everything starts from the first action. So I'm probably about to embarrass myself, but I'm going to see if I can just do. I have some friends that are really fit, and I'm asking you not to judge me. I'm laughing because I'm going to try to do 10 push-ups. I'm sure I can, but I can't do more than that because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to pull nothing, but there's no better time than now. Let's get it. And I hope that this encourages someone to do it. Okay, there we go. Nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start somewhere, right? And you probably wonder, why did I count funny? Well, I just wanted to count that way. Maybe it's to motivate you. Do more than what's expected of you. Playlist. There it is. We got a playlist on Spotify. See what that's about. Let's go. Yeah, so whatever you do, just do it well. This is one of the tools of the trade. There's so much that you can do with this tool. It is powerful. And in the same way, on social media, building platforms and YouTube stuff, there's going to be so much that you can do with certain tools. Figure out what those are and learn them. All right. Oh man, there we go. Trying this mic out today. I'm on my way to get some coffee. That's the fuel for my days, I'm going to meet a friend of mine. I'm going to have coffee with him. We're just going to talk creative topics and see what he's up to. I'm going to tell him what I'm up to. He does music. He does videos. He does posting. He does everything. He makes cool pictures and graphics and all that good stuff. So I'm on my way to have a sit down and have a cup of coffee. Don't hate on my coffee selection. I drink what's available. Some people are very particular. Should be a good creative meeting. One of the hardest things is walking around with this thing, but it's all good. You just get past it. Look cool, confident. Look at that. Oh man, look at the sky behind me. Whoa, that's great. That's my friend right there. That's Roger.
Yeah, that's good.
I want to welcome Roger to the TheFailedPodcast vlogging project. It's a long name. I like long names.
It's a long name. It is. But we're running around today.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
For sure, man.
I was talking about you and how creative. I called you a hyper creative.
A hyper creative.
And then I didn't realize that if I use a term, then I have to define the term. So
sure.
I was like, oh my gosh, so I had to come up with something.
Yeah.
And I said, it's when you create on many levels at a high level. That's a hyper creative. Sure. A creative would just be like, oh, I vlog, so that's it. It's just like kind of that lane. But you play around in many lanes.
I try to.
And so I know you do music. He does music. Can I plug your music? It's on Spotify?
It's on Spotify.
What is it? What is it under?
It's just under
Cool Roger?
Cool Roger guy.
Music by Roger.
Listen to Roger. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope we're testing the audio. And so these little... Oh, is yours on? Let me see.
Yeah, it is. It's got a green light.
Light on?
I'll do it like this, like if it's something real do it like personal.
This too, so yeah, no. Yeah. No, and so go to Spotify and type in... What is it?
This is Roger Ismael.
And he got some music on there. It's very cool, man. It's
weird stuff. I got weird stuff on there.
Weird stuff, but hey, that's what's in, man. Like I see people, like I swear there's a store that just sells weird clothes. But yeah, weird is in, you're weird, you're in. And perfect. So thank you for sitting down. Right there.
Check out this thing I'm trying to make. Look, I made this one earlier today.
Yeah.
With, I'm trying to just do more like music inspired reels with just like a lot of breaks throughout like my day.
Oh yeah. See your stuff on Insta. Okay, what's your Insta handle?
Roger.
Cool Roger?
I'm joking. It's at Roger Ismael. Roger Ismael.
And then I'll put his info below. He does music. So like you're creating, he does my intro. I used it on my podcast a lot.
Yeah.
And all right, I got a question for you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Today we're focusing on different aspects of being fake. And everyone has a choice when they're gonna be a creative and put it out to the world. They gotta choose. I'm gonna be a character, right? And then anything flies if you're a character, right? It's like acting. So, or I want to be authentic.
Yeah.
Okay, if you choose, and I'm choosing authenticity, okay? It's a big word. That was hard for me to say. But you're very authentic.
Oh, you think
Ever since I've met you, I think that's what you try to portray in all of your, what you do. Yeah, like, it represents who you are, you know?
Yeah, I don't have time to be, like, it's too much work to be fake, in my opinion.
There you go. I believe too. So that's why it goes under character, under an actor. Like, it's work, it's separate, it's its own thing.
Disingenuous.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all have like versions of ourselves that we heighten.
Yeah, I hype up some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I try not to lie as far as like how I talk, how I am.
Yeah.
No matter if I'm in a certain like group and then I go to another group, like I think I sound the same in all of them.
Yeah, being consistent across the board.
I was with some friends, bro, and we were eating with a group of like business people, and they were pretty prominent.
Yeah.
And I had a set of friends that were so different. They lied and hyped everything up so much. And it made me sad for them. But I was like, I didn't call them out because they were my friends. I was like, whatever. But I don't know where that came from. But it kind of like re-emphasized, Sam, don't ever do that, man. Like, be you.
Well, I think it's a form of, it's like an insecurity about that person,
Yeah.
and so they portray, they think what I'm gonna represent, or what I'm gonna show you, you're not gonna like. I already know that,
Oh,
so
man.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
true,
do a
true.
different version of it to see, or I'll mirror how you're acting to make you like me.
Ah, yes. So I have 3 things I'm touching on today, okay? And one is fake talk, and I'll explain in a minute. I want to get your insight on each one. Fake
Yeah,
talk,
sure.
fake happy,
Fake
and
happy.
fake perfection.
I know all 3 of those.
You know, yeah. I'm good at all of them.
I'm like, you want?
Well, fake talk is what you just said. They kind of mirror someone, or they change the way that they talk.
Yeah.
And it might be like a news person as opposed to how they talk at home, and then when they're on the news, like that,
Exactly.
like in the movies and stuff. And so whenever you hear that me saying fake talk,
Yeah.
what's the extreme part of it, maybe, and what do you do so that you're authentic, like in your content?
I think with fake talk, it can happen a lot in first interactions, and like you just want to like agree with the person as much as possible so that they like you. So if you're like, I'm really into baseball, I would automatically be like, me too, even though maybe that's not the truth.
You said me too to everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know the person on the other end's lying. Like,
exactly.
It's strategic.
It takes time.
You could say something just to see if they bite, and then you're like, I really don't care about it.
Right. It could take a second to know if somebody's being real or fake, but I think eventually it all comes loose because professionals out there, and then you go into narcissism, and you go into people who are just wanting to please, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think eventually everyone gets found out, so it's just better to try to be genuine in the beginning. I think everybody would want to be genuine, but
yeah, that's like that's like authentic, genuine. That's so in right now.
Right.
But they don't realize how. Okay, so what advice, as I'm in this journey of, I hate saying the word vlog, but I say it a lot. In this vlog journey.
I would call it like video diaries.
It's video diary. Video diary. Okay. Yeah. What advice would you give me so that I can steer clear of me being fake?
I think I would ask the question a lot, would I watch this? Like if it's somebody I didn't know.
Roger would probably not watch my stuff. And I'm really not this fat. It's just he's really skinny. So I'm kind of mad at you for being on this. I'm joking.
See, that's your insecurities coming.
It is, there. But it's also he's my motivation.
Yeah, you see how like I'm not even trying to.
I know.
Portray anything.
Funny.
I'm not portraying nothing.
He came on a bike. He's wearing an extra small shirt, like, and he's saying
this is a medium shirt, sir.
Oh, okay.
This is
it's
medium.
Even worse because
it fits
so
me big.
On them.
It's so big. But I like it. It's a good shirt because it's a really nice loose shirt. Lets it breathe.
So
well, you're saying
fake voice,
yeah,
fake talk. I'm trying to steer clear of it. Now, if I'm on a mission, and like if I'm on the TheFailedPodcast, right. I got questions. I'm on it. I don't talk like that, right? When I'm interviewing someone.
Sure.
But like right now, this is closer to how I talk with you. But I feel like the vlog, my goal is to be more real.
Yeah.
To talk the way that I am.
Sure. I think, well, that's the best, because then you're representing yourself authentically, and then,
He's right here.
I'm right here. I think that's the goal. You just have to, I think it's like you get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, this is my authentic self.
Do you think that I make you laugh? I think it might be a sympathy laughs, but
no.
Do you think I'm a funny guy?
But, yeah, I think you are.
I think Roger laugh.
I think you like to. I think you start the like how you started with the pillow, like being like, I make you laugh. I'm a funny guy. Just trying to like. Yeah, I think you are.
But here's why I bring it up. Because only like the friends that I have that I talk to.
Yeah.
I've talked to for a long time in many different conversations. Y'all know, but on the podcast, you don't see that because I'm like kind of like two questions. Let's go. I'm doing like a job, and so people are probably watching this and they're saying, "What's Sam trying to be funny for? He's not a funny guy." But that's my real self. I like making people laugh. I like having fun in a conversation.
Well, then I think you shouldn't have to try to defend it.
Yeah.
Just like do it.
Yeah.
And like, your authenticity would come through. If you defend it, then people question it. Like, wait. It's because if you're sure about it, then I'm sure about it.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
But I had to ask you, bro. Like you're my evidence. You're my witness, bro.
Don't even worry about me. Yeah, you're your own. You're the only judge. I'm just like over here. I'm just the audience.
Next question. The other one is fake happy.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Oh man, I mean I fake it too. We all gotta show face. I get it, but there's an annoying fake happy.
Yeah,
Like sometimes, like maybe you shouldn't turn the camera on. You know what I mean? Like if you're going through something, and I think it can kind of ruin like the creative process. Some people are like, no, I gotta turn it on. Hey guy, and it's like you're going through some stuff, and I feel like deal with your stuff, or not. I'm not saying put it all on blast. But there's got to be gaps there to bring balance. If not, you start, I don't know, it starts going down a bad path.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a good example of that is like they have those reels where they show influencers waking up in the morning and what it's actually like when they're recording themselves.
I don't wake up like this, guys. I know y'all think I do.
Yeah.
This takes work.
Yeah, it takes one hat and one pair of sunglasses.
I got to add an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, my alarm to come out.
No, same. World. I mean, I stopped trying to do my hair a long time ago.
Yeah, that's good. How do you feel about that?
Great. I feel great. You know, I just try to keep it short and just don't pay attention to it. Then I obsess about it.
I showed my closet on the other episode.
Okay.
Because on one side I have a few colored shirts, some collar shirts, but on the other side it's all black.
Yeah.
Because I typically stay on the black side.
Yeah.
Because I'm like
that.
Let's go. And like this is like because it's like, but this is on the black side.
Yeah.
I don't think about it. I wear one or two pair of shoes, and I call it, and I'm good, because that's not what I'm trying to consume myself with whenever I'm shopping or I'm trying to prepare for the day. If I know I like it, I get it, and I move on. I don't spend a lot of time on my appearance.
Yeah.
Now people have told me, Sam, you gotta step it up. You look like a slob. I get it, but I'm okay with it. And so you're not doing your hair anymore, and you're happy.
Yeah, I just do more natural type looks, and with what I wear, I just I don't think about it too much. I do try to look nice, but I want to look nice for myself, not for anybody else.
Yeah. I want to be functional. Because if I have to work or have to walk in somewhere decent, I want to be able to do both. You know what I mean? And so my day includes, like right now, I just came from working, so I got to be able to do that, and then I got to be able to come here and then show out. You know what I mean? On this episode.
Exactly.
So here's the next one. This one is so crazy. Fake perfection.
How do you mean?
Fake perfection, where everything is edited, everything is perfect. Like someone will do 10 shoots so that they don't say something wrong. Yeah. And if I stutter or say something wrong, I'll correct myself right on it and include it. But I think that's a hindrance, because when we're aiming for perfection, we might as well not even try. Like we might as well not even do it, because it ain't ever happening.
Sure. No, but I think though, like at the same rate, when it comes to editing, I definitely try to get the best take. I've done 10 to 15 takes of one thing to get the best take. Yeah. And maybe that's...
And I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So maybe like with a grain of salt, like not too much, but not nothing. Maybe we do need some editing. I think more for people's eyes. Yeah.
I don't go straight either. I do edit, but I'm not trying to portray like, oh, I'm perfect. I opened the door, came in at the right time. Like everything is like just natural for me.
I do want to seem like a professional though.
Yeah.
So I try to tweak that a little bit.
Got it, man. Yeah. No, I get it. Let's talk a little bit about like, what are you working on right now? Like you're the creative Roger. What are you working on? What do you like working on? What flexes your creativity?
Yeah, I mean, I just like ideas. What I've noticed is if I can latch onto an idea, or I know a finished product that I want to do, I really try to do that. If it's either video or music. Lately, I've been doing more video and just kind of, I don't know, I just want to cling to whatever I have fun with, really.
Give me some tips, man, because look, you see, I'm shooting with an iPhone, okay? And I've seen a lot of successful vlogs and everything. That's what they use, so that's what I've chosen to do.
Okay. iPhone's good. I was doing like a bunch of stuff today just with iPhone.
I'm just trying to keep it simple.
Yeah.
What are some tips for someone that's doing vlogging or video? What's helped you? What's been some of the tough lessons and stuff?
I think if you just like do a bunch of videos and just don't think about what it's going to be, just capture a bunch of stuff that you like, and then at the end of the day, go to Instagram, go to Reels, pick a song that you like, and just cut it together on time with the song.
Yeah.
And I think you'll like, it's a small step anybody can do if they wanted to do a reel. It's real fun,
As a creative, what's one of your favorite types of creativity?
Ones that are found out in the moment. Like you don't know what you're gonna do, and you just like on the moment, like let's just make something, and then you figure it out as you go. That's kind of my favorite.
That's hard, man.
Yeah, but you have to be like super vulnerable and super just like willing, and then you find it. And when you do find it, it's super satisfying.
You know any jokes? You got any jokes for us?
Oh, my life. That's a good joke.
You're so bad, bro. What's up with your beard?
With my what?
With your beard.
My beard? I don't know what's going on with my beard.
It kind of, it's real natural.
Yeah. I'm just a natural guy.
You're gonna let it go long? You gotta keep it.
No, I once I get to this point, I usually shave it.
Yeah.
I've got a system now where I just let it grow and then I shave it and then I just have a mustache for a couple weeks. But yeah, that's about it.
I got a funny one. Oh no, let's turn it around, bro. I'm getting tired of thinking.
What?
Well, I love to think, but I'm getting tired of asking. Okay, I'm gonna ask me as the Sam the vlogger. You said you've seen about 2 of my episodes, but you see me do a lot of stuff.
Sure.
What advice or questions do you have for me? Like, because I need some help, and I look to you for I always ask for your advice, and we always talk about stuff. You kind of give me fuel and all this, hyper positivity. Not joking. No, but like I like talking to you because we shared a lot of the same interests.
Right.
So, what would you tell me? What would you ask? What do you see in the first 2?
I think they're really good. I think you're putting your foot forward by being vulnerable and like just recording, and you're kind of doing a little bit of figuring it out as you go, and taking a person along with you during the day. I would say what would be maybe.
Now this is very bad. I'm just gonna edit it.
That's
out.
Fine.
Okay, go.
That's fine. You can choose.
Quit being dumb, Sam.
You can choose to lie to everyone right now.
See, and that's the whole. Yeah, I got you. I'm not gonna edit it out.
No. The only
I'm
thing,
listening.
Well, what could be a good idea? What I'm trying to do as well with my reels or my stories is, okay, what's the purpose of this? Like, what am I saying? What's at the end of the day of the literal video? What's something that somebody can take away from it? Like one singular thing, because there's a lot that you can see in a video. But what's the one thing that you're going to remember within the video? I
think this one, the word fake is that's what I want. I'm touching on that from different angles and I'm bringing it up.
I wish I could spell fake with my hands. Fake.
You almost can. Don't do that right. I'm going to have to blur that out if it's the wrong, if it's the wrong sign.
No, around here, this is the sign. Wait, how do you do it?
Dude, this is the only sign that we use.
No, this is the one.
Comes out.
This is...
If you know what that means.
You know what this means. If you're from around here, you know what that means.
We're in Dallas right now. What part of Dallas are we in?
Love Field.
Love Field, man.
Love Field.
I didn't know that.
That's what they used to. Yeah, man. That's cool.
I'm going to put music right here, so we're just chilling.
Okay.
There you go. Fort Worth, Dallas, back to Fort Worth. The day was busy, but it's been a good day. What I've learned so far from talking to Roger and talking a little bit about being fake is that it really doesn't pay off to be fake. It requires too much maintenance and memory and no. You want to be yourself so that you can move freely. And I think that that's the lesson about being authentic and creating your platforms or whatever it is that you're building. All right, so today we were talking about being fake and the need to be authentic. I sat down right now and had like an hour conversation with someone about their creativeness and their desire to tap back into it, their whole history kind of has fueled them to this point, and now they want to step into it and see what comes of it. And so we were talking strategy, we were talking, it was great. It was a long conversation. And what I found is fake is bad. Being completely authentic and truthful, not trying to be ugly, is also bad. There, I don't think it's in the middle, like as far as like fake and this, but I'll stay away from fake. But being authentic is so important to self, right? And then once you're authentic and truthful to yourself, that's when you begin to share your truth. And how you share your truth may not be 100% authentic. It has to fit with the audience that you're trying to reach and communicate what you have inside. And so your authenticity may not sound at like this high level whenever you're talking to yourself. When you talk to your audience, your authenticity, that's a long word, maybe it may not be so full of energy, but it's the same. It isn't fake. So figure out what it takes to be real and truthful. And then when you put that out into the world, make sure it's palatable by those that are going to watch you, because too much of anything is not good, and it may turn people away from your YouTube, your vlog, whatever it is that you're trying to build. And so that's what my conclusion is. That's what I learned today. I hope you enjoy what we talked about as we talked about being fake and being real. Anyways, y'all have a good one. I got the boss has just stepped in to the vehicle. Say hi. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hope y'all enjoyed.